So there's a cop being investigated. We're trying to get more information. He shot a pedestrian on the freeway. This is shocking video. Here it is. So the incident starts with the officer on top of the pedestrian in the middle of the freeway. The officer then draws his gun. You see that right there, all right? And then quickly puts rounds into the man in the pavement, all right? Hell of a thing. Put up the screenshot. Okay. The footage shows the officer getting up and backing away while firing several more rounds at the person who's still on the ground. So the California Department of Justice is now investigating after a state officer opened fire and killed a pedestrian in the middle of a Southern California freeway. A video posted online Sunday appears to show California Highway Patrol officers shooting a person multiple times after a struggle in the middle of Interstate 105 in South Los Angeles County. A California Highway Patrol unit responded to a call around 3:15 p.m. This was Sunday about a person walking within traffic lanes along the freeway's westbound lanes, the agency said in the news release. When the unit made contact with the pedestrian, a struggle ensued and an officer-involved shooting occurred, according to the news release. Now, the first thing I'm thinking is that if a person is walking in the middle of traffic at 3:15 p.m., we are in LA County, this person may have a mental health issue, and we need to treat it as such. So the officer was what? In fear for his safety, end quote. Well, according to the Supreme Court, sir, there's not a damn thing anyone can do. After the individual used a taser against the officer, according to a separate statement from the California Highway Patrol obtained by CNN affiliate KABC. During the struggle, quote, during the struggle, the pedestrian was able to access a taser he had in his possession, activated the weapon, and used the taser against the officer. The statement read, following the pedestrian's use of the weapon against the officer and in fear of his safety, the officer fired a service weapon, striking the pedestrian. Now, we don't know if this was used and successfully used. They do not say that outright. We don't hear them say that the officer was struck by the taser or if the taser was even active. The initial Highway Patrol statement made no mention, however, of a taser, okay? So that would seemingly be the biggest deal out of the whole scenario. There was a weapon, but the weapon was left out of the initial report. No weapon, just a struggle. But then the updated version, there's a weapon. There's more. CNN has reached out to the agency for the updated statement. It's unclear what led to the altercation. The department declined to provide any additional details, including the name of the pedestrian, and deferred all inquiries to the California Department of Justice. This stinks bad, right? Very much so. We're going to stay on top of this. Sharon, your thoughts?
Well, even this, the cop investigated, it says, for shooting a pedestrian. I've grown to be so disheartened and skeptical about what investigating is really being done. There'll be something that'll be paid out, perhaps, if you have the stomach to stay in it. I'm sure Attorney Harry Daniels knows a lot about that. And then we'll repeat. We'll just put it on rinse and repeat. And it's very, very disheartening.
Very much so. All right, we're going to bring you updates for sure.